Mr. President, I wanted to ask you about Rick Bright. He's the head of the federal agency in charge of getting a vaccine out to Americans once it's ready. He says he has been pushed out of his job because he raised questions about hydroxychloroquine and some of your directives on that. Was he pushed out of that job?
I never heard of him. You just mentioned the name. I never heard of him. When did this happen?
This happened today.
Well, I never heard of him. If the guy says he was pushed out of a job, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. You'd have to hear the other side. I don't know who he is. Please.
And on the hydroxychloroquine...
Hold on 1 second.
I just had a follow-up question for Dr. Fauci, if you don't mind.
Yes, sure.
I'm happy to ask you one after. John had asked the president about Rick Bright, and he said he wasn't sure who that was, but I'm sure you're familiar who he is since he was the head of BARDA. So there's a concern or an accusation he's raised that he was removed from his job because he protested widespread use of hydroxychloroquine. Are you familiar with this situation, and do you feel like public health experts feel they are able to speak publicly or to speak out in opposition to things? Yeah. So you don't feel like there's any concern among people at the NIH right now or in the public health community?
At the NIH? Absolutely not.
Dr. Fauci, knowing Dr. Bright and knowing what his gifts are as one of the country's leading experts on vaccines, are those gifts best suited at NIH rather than BARDA? What's he going to be doing with you?
What is he going to be doing at the NIH?
So first of all, are his gifts best suited to work with you rather than BARDA?
I don't really think I can comment on somebody's relative gifts. I mean, he's going to be at the NIH and he's going to be responsible. From what I hear, again, this is what I've heard, that he's going to be responsible for the development of diagnostics, which is very, very important. The NIH is going to be involved in trying to develop new generation diagnostics, which we feel is going to be very important for the future of being able to facilitate the kinds of things that now are sometimes problematic.
And why do you say he has great gifts or gifts? What, do you know him? No, but have you reviewed him? Have you studied him? Have you reported on him? You said his gifts. I mean,
his entire career.
well, that doesn't mean you have gifts. I know a lot of people, they play baseball, but they can't hit 150 in the major
developed
leagues.
the flu vaccine last year.
No, but you talk about his great gifts. Go ahead, please. Please, go ahead. You can go, please.